Hey, what's up, guys? It's me again. I'm making this video to share my predictions. Well, it's really for me because I just want to. It's 6 p.m. Hey, happy Easter. Today Easter is about God rising. Happy birthday to Jesus. Sorry, I didn't mean to say God. Jesus rising. So happy Easter. Hopefully, if you're Christian, anything, go celebrate with your family. And if you don't have a family, hopefully you got like a church or community that you get to express this day with. But here's my predictions here. Just want to give a little update. We are. Sorry, I can't. Why is it not? Wait, why is it? Give it a moment. Sorry. It's not let me see my. What the fuck is going on? It's not let me see my account. Okay, well, I don't, with this actually, there we go. And my count, we are actually down about 570 bucks. I thought it was way less. Yeah, so we're gonna see how Sunday goes. I remember telling myself like, oh, this is bad. I mean, I broke eval, past eval. If I lose it, I cannot lose it. So it doesn't really matter at this point. Is it still comebackable? Yes. Usually, like when it's like 100 bucks down, I'm like, okay, we're really fucked. But or 100's comebackable. Like I don't really have a worry. Just gotta play a little smart. I forget what happened. I think I passed eval. The last time I passed eval, I believe it counts it like 24 hours. And I mean 12 hours. I told myself not to trade same day. And I thought I had Friday. Tell me why this was the range for the whole New York session. And I'm like, why are we stuck in a range? Like all this fertility right here. Like, why are we stuck in a range? This was the last trading day. I didn't know we closed banks like a Friday. So that's a little interesting. But let's say a little prayer actually. It's me again. I know to really pray often. I really should. Man, I only come to you when times are desperate or I really would like some guidance here. This might be a little crazy, but if I get a payout this week, just a sign to show me to keep going, that would be great. Just a little lost here. I have a lot of options to do, and this would be a great sign. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I accept my fate. And happy birthday. Amen. Little baby prayer for you. I don't know. Usually I pray and I don't think he answers the phone, usually. Sometimes he does. But I mean, it's a 7 billion people in the world. It's kind of hard to hear. I mean, people are legit in Iran dying, so it'd be kind of stupid to answer my prayer of me passing an eval. Am I comfortable doing like these people were saving areas? But that's not track. Let's get a little point of view. All right, so here is my breakdown of what's gonna happen this week. So we got off this big rise. Let's show the oil charts real quick. If you didn't know, I also have a video of me trading on Trump thing. I might edit it a little bit. I'm gonna edit it right. Okay, you just say it. Edit it right here to the Trump clip.
Like revolutionary guard corps being decimated as we speak. Their ability to launch missiles and drones is dramatically curtailed, and their weapons, factories, and rocket launchers are being blown to pieces.
Holy fuck, they know something. Dude, it's gonna be bad news.
Never in the history of warfare has an enemy suffered such clear and devastating large-scale losses.
Yeah, it's gonna be absolute bad
In a matter
news.
of weeks, our enemies are losing in America,
Is
as
it
it has
scary?
been for 5
Like,
years
is it
under
scary?
my presidency is winning, and now by far the strongest military anywhere in the world. And now we're working along with Venezuela and our, in a true sense, joint venture partners. We're getting along incredibly well
Ah, dude, oil
in the
price
production and
fucking
sale of massive amounts of
Holy
oil and
shit,
gas,
that's a new level.
the second largest reserves on
No way,
Earth
clears
after
it.
the United States of America. We're now totally independent of the Middle East, and yet we are there to help. We don't have to be there. We don't need their oil.
Yeah, nah,
We don't need anything
we're
they
playing
have. We're there to
contracts,
help our allies. Tonight I want to provide an update on the tremendous progress our warriors have made in Iran and discuss why Operation Epic Fury is necessary for the safety of America and the security of the free world. From the very first day I announced my campaign for president in 2015, I vowed that I would never allow Iran to have a nuclear weapon. This fanatical regime has been chanting death to America, death to Israel for 47 years. Their proxies were behind the murder of 241 Americans in the Marine barracks bombing in Beirut, the slaughter of hundreds of our service members with roadside bombs. They were involved in the attack on the USS Cole, atrocities of October 7th in Israel. Something that most people have never seen anything like.
Trump, start saying keywords, bro. Come on, we gotta get the ball rolling, bro. Come on.
45,000 of their own people who were protesting in Iran. 45,000 dead. For these terrorists to have nuclear weapons would be an intolerable threat. The most violent and thuggish regime on Earth would
We got
be
these
free to
fucking
carry out
YouTuber
their
protesters,
campaigns
like,
of
yes, he's gonna
terror,
read these.
conquest,
Where's
and
the
mass
number?
murder from
Okay.
behind.
Yeah, perfect. And then we're gonna play the time. Okay. And then yeah, I tried to do that. I passed email that day, but like I was just having fun with it. But let me get to a point. Okay. So right here was the last market at 9 p.m. Trump spoke. Mind you, money already knows what's going on. Before Trump even said a word, oil spiked up. And in the meantime, what Trump said was that basically in simple terms, I'm just gonna put it in slow down terms. Yeah, Trump's not backing down. He does not give a fuck. He said he will blow all of Iran up in simple terms. He was like, hey man, can I negotiate or we blow your shit up? Simple as that. That's how the conversation went. So after Trump spoke, I guess the markets already knew, spiked up crazy, rose all the way to about 12% of the day. At peak 12%. Yep. If you go to the day chart, I see one day, right here, about 12%, and it hit the EMA. So looks like oil is not going anywhere. But mind you, let's look at gold. And then sorry, let's go for the 15-minute chart. Gold had a big decrease and bounced right back at this level, right above the 200 EMA. What does that say? That simply says we are due for a bigger move down. Yes, I know it might sound crazy, but if you look at it, if we zoom out of this, let's be honest, let's go to the 4 hour. We zoom out of this right here. It broke down, hit this line, and it might bounce back up, but it also has to handle the 200 EMA on the 4 hour. If this hits and spikes down, we are breaking past the 50 eval. I mean the 50. I said eval. The 50 EMA, and we're going back down lower. Like, don't get me wrong, the uptrend is there. right? Like boom, 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 little hezzy, then broke through, little hezzy, then broke through. And so right here, it's either like sometimes this could do two things. It could go up or it could go down. All right. Or it could be one of those things where it legit stays in this range from the 183 to like 4,648. It can stay in this range right here the whole time until a big move happens into another news. And that would be kind of worst case scenario in a way, because like if we stay here for throughout the whole war, like something has to happen. So I mean, until news happen, and news can mean everything. I'm telling you, by Sunday market open, a big move down is coming. Like I'm so confident in that theory. Like I might even play off of it. And why do I say that? Mind you, everything right here, if you look at this chart on 15 minute, you're thinking, okay, pretty bullish, got the 200 about cross. Now let me show you another example that I have went through with the second market play. Right here, it dances a little bit, spikes right back down. This is not even a great example, but this is what's gonna happen in my opinion. So if that happens, we have to zoom out a little bit more, and let's see if we can find that same play. Probably not this one. I can't find it again. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute to find it. But that what can happen on 30 minute, it broke through. So this is what I call a ghost zone in my playbook, because it really doesn't have any. It has an uptrend, but the thing is, if we go to Lux algorithm, we have a sell by order right here. Sell down came through. If this hits hard, if it doesn't pass through here, it's going lower. That's wraps. Let's go to 4 hour. We have a couple over here. The 4 hour really in a this it doesn't really work that well, no way. But like I said, there's so much news, there's so much everything, and just to back up my theory that we're going down worse Sunday, let's even look at the fear and greed index, right? Blah 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 blah. Let's go. Agree. All right. So last time I checked, it was it's actually coming up a little bit. Yeah, it's coming up a little bit. When I checked this, it was at 7. I'm pretty sure. Like I don't know if it shows past numbers, but even safe haven is fuck, dude. It's not good. But even that, and then my favorite thing is when I used to trade options is bar chart. So let's show bar chart. All right, blah 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 blah. Let's go to SPY. Actually, since we're on gold, we can go to GOD. Go to SPY gold basically. All right, and then here's some news about it. It has gold on the bottom, corrected blast, balance, reversal signal, or market trap. Gold, blah 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 blah. And it's just news by gold. In my opinion, gold. This is a market trap. This is the biggest trap. We have seen this play. I seen this play out during what's it called? During when Trump was pulling out the tariffs. I've seen multiple market traps were pulled up and went right back down lower. Mind you, it was all off of Trump. He said some good news and worse news of what he said. So it's the same thing. And the problem is, Trump said bad news. The war is gonna go on, and we pulled up because it's a support zone. I'm thinking like I don't know, but that's my This is what we really came for. Let's go to, I forget where's that. I think it's option flow. Nope, not this. Not this. Not this. That's me weird. Why can I not find? Why can I not find it? Okay, here it is. I was surprised. Okay, let's go to volume graph, and let's look for this week all the way to wait, what, Wednesday? Wouldn't be Friday. Friday would be the 10th. Okay, so next week the 10th. Let's see. All right, then my volume graph. Let's go for 20 plus minus. All right, and then let's see what the one with the most volume. These are calls right here, and then puts right here. Let's go volume, and right here it really tells you how much. If you it's weird. It's not doing what I want to do. Usually it shows just the calls. It shows price and puts, but was it side by side? There we go. All right, bet. That's what I like to see. Okay, so but it's not doing it. Oh, it's not doing what I wanted to do. Why it's not letting me do both? Okay. Oh wait, now it does. All right. So right here on the 10th, we see that volume is way higher on what price, right? 249. And let's get out of here. Sorry guys. This video just I like to wing everything I do, and what I say is a bad habit because every time I do I just get better. Let's get out of here, TLD. All right. Okay, and then let's pull up the bar chart for me. All right. Now we got the 249 as the most valuable price action put. So 249 right here. I mean 429. Fucking dyslexic. 429 right here. Around 2 hours. Let's go to 1. Got across. So where would I enter if I was looking for puts here, right? And after when you make, like, if you're doing options, like when I did options, I got to the point where I thought like a hedge fund. I was like, where would I want to go to make the most amount of profit, right? And with options, you have to count Greek, you have to count the volatility, you have to count the index, you have to count a lot of things. So if I was a hedge fund, I was like, I need to make the most amount of money here. And we just had a crazy pullback. Why is it? Oh, because we're in the aftermarket. Okay, I had a crazy pullback. I'll probably pull up the 4 hour chart, see where we're at. And okay, we just hit here, and we spiked down below. Now we're coming up, right? And then main objective, only thing really holding this one back is the 200 again and the 9 EMA on the 4 hour, right? Zoom out one bit to the 1 day, and right here, we are still technically bullish. Like, gold has been bullish just forever. So if I was looking for another entry, I will go to 144 right here as the 50 EMA. I mean, 440 for the EMA, spike it back down to profit, and I'm probably looking for another low to I would say, let's zoom in. Make up a fat order block right here. So I'll probably go for back to the 400 to 409 in my opinion. 409 I'll really look to put, but that's just speaking. That'll be the end of day goal. So right here, big buy right here. This right here will be order block. If we zoom in, it probably shows up. So yeah, it shows up right here. Maybe it's not the right one. I think it's this one right here. So yeah, big order block right here, cross, and now we're slowly going bullish, slowly. But I don't know. I don't really know. But that's just speaking for the week. All right. Now let's speak for Sunday in general. Now Sunday, let's go back to my zone. Give me back to the train. Wait, hold up. Let me do this off screen. I want you to look at my password. Oh wait, I don't think it shows the password anyways. Okay. All right, we're back. Look at it and then just put it right there. All right. Back to my zone. Oh my days, I got so many fucking cutscenes. All right, take this off here. This is just bullshit in my opinion. Now let's look for entries, right? So I'm thinking bearish, and this is what I'm looking for. 5 minute. I want to see it. What it did today was right here, reject, and then finally bought up. But I don't like to see support. This is just range right here. This is why I lost a lot of money because I thought we would break through. I was like, oh yeah, we're going all the way lower. Push back up. I put a little stop loss right here. I put my buy right here. Well, sell right here. Stop loss, I think right here, and then tapped here, and then went low, but did go to my profit was like right here. But it's okay. If we lose on, we lose myself. But look at options today. Not bueno. But yeah, if I knew it's gonna be there, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna be in this range. I would try to play off the ranges, but it's okay. It's okay. So right now we're looking pretty bullish. Don't get me wrong. All right, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for here to see what price happens here. If it rejects here, I'm probably looking for an entry, but it wouldn't be good enough for me. And I will see right here. We see this little put like right here, like a stop, like it just couldn't break above it. I would look for another entry right there. And this is if you're a sniper. As you can tell, using the EMAs, I'm not a sniper whatsoever. Like I suck at sniping. So I would look simple. This is so easy. A monkey can do it. Okay. Stop with the racist jokes. Why are you even thinking that, bro? Jesus Christ, you're such a fucking nut, bro. Can you lock in for a bit, please? Anywho, what I'm looking for is the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA. I'm pretty sure it's a 20. Yeah, it's a 20, not 21. I used 20. So we're looking for the 20 to break under the 50 and the what's it called? And the 200. And why are you looking for the EMAs for the cross under? Because when the EMAs cross under, you have 4 points of bearish looks. And what that means is that when price comes back up, finds a little support level, it has 4 levels to reject off of. You have 4 beautiful entries to reject off. That's 4 trades right there, right? And you have more probability of hitting TP or even getting a profitable trade. All right. All of this is statistics. Let me break this down again, so you really gotta know. This is all statistics and probability. When you have 4 points of bearish, guess what? What are the odds that's bearish? I don't know really. I don't know statistically, but I know it's a high chance. I don't know the numbers, but I know statistically it's a high chance. Right here, we have price. We have the 9 and 20 over the 50 and 200. Guess what? We're looking for entries for buys, for calls. Why do you say? Because we have 4 points of support. Like, come on, a baby can do this. And mind you, some points, like some of these won't always work like right here. But the great thing with that is that we have the 15 minute. And 15 minutes where I use the 15 minute, I zoom out, get my buys for the day, right? I get my buys for the day. But a point like this where it's still trying to cross over, slightly gliding, this is what I call a ghost zone. Anything can happen, and just be prepared for the pair. And when it's in this range right here, and it's like doesn't know what to do, I would just simply not trade it. I did trade it because I thought it would break under, and I was wrong 3 times in a fucking row, but that's here nor there, all right? I don't want to talk about that. Excuse me. But right here, obviously it looks like it's going to cross over, but am I still going to believe buys after Trump just said that we're still in war? Like, it's just going to get worse. We're bombing them. No, I'm not looking for what's it called? I'm not looking for buys. I'm looking for sells. And that's just my bias. I could be completely wrong, by the way. I could be absolutely wrong, and I could just watch and learn. And I could still take trades and make some profit, but I would probably make less profit if I was right and it was going more to the upside. Gotta keep that in mind, guys. So all this could be completely wrong, but I'm highly confident that we're probably Sunday 6 p.m. We're probably gonna wait. Let me lock in and see what happened last Sunday. Sorry guys, gotta analyze Sunday. Okay, boom, Sunday right here. Big dip, buy, fake out. Not big dip, hit line, buy, just went back down. Okay, that was a beautiful trade I took. If you can see the previous line, Big Boy took that trade. I took that hoe, and I took it to the crib, all the way to TP. I was a $600 profit trade. Big Boy got it again. The fuck? Stop playing with me. But I guess I tried to. Sorry guys. So probably same thing. If you're the type to be like, yo, I'm just gonna full port this shit. Market open. Here's a little strategy for you, pal. Let me put you on a game. All right. This is what I could have did if I was trading, but I was trying to pass eval and I was like 300 off, so I didn't do it. So let's say big news is coming. All right. Let's see. So let's use Trump speaking as a great example. Military time, that'd be 21. Zoom in. 5 minute, you look for entry, 15 for buys, right? So zoom in. Trump speaking is coming, right? All right. So this is how you make a big boy trade. We're putting a little effort. this right here be boom, right when Trump even step up and already down. Okay, so let's hit trade and let's put a stop buy right here. So you place this right here. I don't know if it let me. Yeah, because it's microdose, but I'm pretty sure it's stop buy or stop limit. Stop limit and sell limit, right? No. And then stop buy. Yeah, I think it's a stop there. Or I totally, but I gotta figure out the logistics of it. But I'm pretty sure it's a stop. I'm confident it's a stop. I haven't took this. I've seen this layout one time. So basically, people use the same idea with CPI, right? You know, big news is coming out, but you do not know which side. And options, we call this I'm pretty sure it's an iron condor. And basically, we put a range in it. No, iron condor if it sticks in the range, and if it nothing moves outside the range, you get paid big time. But this is not iron condor. I think I could be completely wrong. I forget. This is not a butterfly either. I've been to options for fucking forever, bro. But listen, so simple as this. I will look for the lows, and I would say about right here would be good, but that's like 30 points. I would probably look for that point if I was looking for it, or I wouldn't be too cocky. So that's too low. What would be a good entry if I take this? I mean, support right here. It's supported. So yeah, I'll probably put this right here because it found on buy side and went up, and this will clarify the dip. So I will put a stop sell. So if it continues lower, I'm getting paid big time, right? And then I'll put a buy right here at the highs, probably this red candle right there. If you can see it, I'm using my finger a bit more right here. And if it went up, if it's going higher, you'll be in a trade now, and it'll continue higher, and boom, that'd be pretty good because obviously you see it's kind of in this range right here. You see it, little range. But we had a little. Let me get the little candle just to clarify a little bit better for you. Boom, boom. Oh wait, why am I even doing all that? Let's delete this and let's put it on the line. All right, so if you can tell here, boom. Wait, I wish it does have the markers. There you go. All right, so point right here. All right, right here, dip, high. All right, the lines, it just helps me see it a little bit better. Everybody's different, but yeah, sometimes it's like more cleaner. But you can see we're obviously in the range. Start right here in the range, a little dip, bounce back to almost the same high. Dip, continue lower, probably bounce here. But honestly, you can tell we're kind of in a range right now. Excuse me. Yeah, so I'll play it out like that. So that's a little tip. This is kind of our topic, but that's just a little tip if you know CPI or anything's coming out. This not like I said decorated. This method's been out. People have been using this to pass evals or shit. I don't know if futures. I didn't even know you could do this on futures. I figured this out during what the fuck just happened? Hopefully on gold. I figured this out during like I found it in like a TikTok this day. I was like, is that just not an iron condor? I was like, I didn't even know you could do iron condors on futures. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? And he was like, yeah, go put your buy right here and then buy stop. But yeah, that's a little tip. So moral of the story, what's gonna happen today, in my opinion, at 6 p.m. So in 10 hours be 12, so about 16 hours. No, 16. In 16 hours, 2 a.m. perfect. In 16 hours, I'm personally thinking that we're gonna probably dip, see what happens at this level at 6. It's probably gonna be a lot of volume coming. Or it could be a fat candle down, boom, break through, probably build up a little bit, hit this line, lower. Buy side possibilities, boom, dip a little bit, hit this line, dance a little bit. I'm thinking probably a little dance because you see here it dance a little bit, so probably a little dance, a little range, and then to the upside, shoot right up. So yeah, that's probably what I'm looking for, but potentially I'm looking for the downside. I personally believe we have no reason to go up. Only thing I can think we're going up is probably like a liquidity sweep. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. Only thing. This would be a perfect liquidity sweep. If you zoom out, like yeah, it's still like for me to even look for it to be bullish, it has to clear this. I would say highs because that'll be a new high. But it's a big dip though. It's a huge dip. It's slowly continuing up. When we look at the bigger picture, that is real interesting. Oh no, I've been thinking bears this whole time. Usually because the bears are the bigger drops, but oh y'all know it's crazy. We've been bears, so yeah, it's kind of coming up, guys. Yeah. Oh no. I don't know. Probably would be bullish. See, that's what I'm saying. Like that's a great day. Like I can admit when I'm wrong and I can admit when I'm right. I think I'm kind of wrong here. I don't know. It could be something like this, like a little pop up and then sell back down, like short-lived victory. But this is forming pretty beautifully. Then it just whoosh, swiped all profits. So I'm truly think tomorrow will be a big day. I don't know, but I'm no. I still think we're probably gonna see lower for sure because the news hit. Trump just said some dumb shit like always. So that's my opinion. Thank you if you watched. It's probably gonna get like 4 to 5 views. And let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I'm really curious. It's always best to have multiple minds on one thing than one mind because I don't know. I could be absolutely wrong, and I love to hear other people's opinions. But I don't think no one's up right now, and I'm not in the mood to join any communities. So if you see this, let me know.